Okay, slick car, bro. Now here's how we're gonna score it. Get ready. You know Tony McTony? Yeah, that Tony McTony. The tech billionaire. Yeah, well, he's a total douchebag. He's always showing up at my parties and stealing the spotlight and the girls and everything. Total dick, bro. Yusuf has way more money than him, too. Anyway, he's a massive car collector, and he thinks he's so cool because he moves his favorite cars around on a private submarine. I could do that over-the-top shit, too, you know? I just didn't think of it first. But this car, this is his pride and joy. He won it at the LS car meet. Major underground cred, bro. We steal this, Yusuf's gonna love it, and it's a major fuck you. But like I said, it's on a submarine. We need to learn everything we can about it before we could try getting on there. So let's do some research. Okay, so we're hitting Tony McTony. This shit is gonna be the highlight of my career, man. This dude wants to be me so bad. I buy a new boat, he buys a new boat. I say I want 3 girlfriends, he gets 3 girlfriends before I do. It's like, get an original idea, bro. So, we're gonna break into his private submarine, which, by the way, is tricked the fuck out. Like Merryweather level. In fact, it's exactly like Merryweather's. So, we're gonna go to their headquarters and dig up some intel on how this submarine works. Then, once we figure out how, we're gonna infiltrate it in the middle of the ocean while it's underwater. Sounds good? All right.
Okay, so getting a car off a submarine isn't exactly a level 1 lick. Once you're at the HQ, I'm gonna need some pictures so I can figure out how we're gonna pull this off. First, get me some shots of the sub's landing pad, since that's how they get the car on and off this thing, right? The schematics are essential, you know, like the sub blueprints. That way, we got the ins and outs of this thing. Oh, and any sonar jamming equipment that might be an issue. Snap that shit too. We need it all. Cool, I just got the pic of the landing pad. This is definitely our best way off the sub, but for obvious reasons, we'll have to make sure it's above the surface first. It'll probably be a good idea to grab some of the guards' outfits too, just in case we need a disguise. Is that the sonar jammer? Damn. Okay, we need something to override this thing so we can find the sub when we're ready to rob it. Also, I've been thinking more about how we're gonna get into the moon pool, and it came to me. How does Tony get in there? Because we should just copy him, right? So, let's steal his submersible. Alright, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of emergency doors on the schematics. Looks like they can seal him up at the first sign of trouble. You think a cutting torch would get through those? I'll make a note. Woo! Feeling good about this shit. We should have enough intel here to plan this thing. Think you can wrap it up here and come back to the yard.
Okay, did you see what I saw out there? Getting on that sub is gonna be tough. We need to find a vehicle that could do it in the first place. And some disguises, too, like what those sub workers were wearing. And how are we supposed to deal with all the fancy shit they got jamming sonar? Plus those emergency doors. Ugh, we got a lot to do, baby. Let's get to it.
I say we make this whole crazy op as easy as possible for us, and as annoying as possible for this rich doucher. Let's destroy any heavy weapons they got moving, so they can't use it on us while we're robbing the shit out of them. Let's start with the lockup I just sent you, and we'll see what happens from there.
Once you're done, look around the lockup to see if they got the other weapon shipments stored on a laptop or something. Oh, hell yeah, you found the rest of the shipments. Get as many as you can. We want them strapped with as little as possible once we're on board.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I am way less nervous about this whole thing with those weapons out of the way. Good work. Listen, we're gonna need some serious sonar to track down that sub. They're really out there in the middle of the ocean. I'm talking deep, deep end of the pool, armed with radar jammers. You think you could steal some equipment from that warehouse I just sent you? It's stuff that should get us around all of that once it's installed on the submersible. Tony McPhony's submersible is one of the only vehicles that can get into the sub's moon pool. Pulling up in his moon pool vehicle with a security outfit on? Come on, it's genius! Nobody will suspect a thing. Head down to the docks and steal this baby.
The submersible isn't exactly chill enough to have at the scrapyard. So, your mechanic's gonna come meet you and keep it safe until the robbery.
Yo, just heard from my boy. We got the submersible on ice till it's time to hit this shit. So, there's a solid chance the whole sub's gonna lock down once they suspect something. So we're gonna need a cutting torch to get through the sealed doors. There's gotta be an extra one laying around the junkyard. Hey, so I'm thinking once you're on the sub, you'll buy yourself some time looking like one of McTony's sub security goons. Think you could steal one of their outfits? They always go diving at this one spot.
Here it is, the big day at last. You know, I feel like if there's one thing I've taken from you as a mentor, is how to enjoy high-stakes robberies. And if there's one thing you're gonna take from me, it's how incredibly satisfying it is to ruin Tony McTony's day. Trust me, this is gonna be sweet.
Okay, I don't know how you feel, but you look like the best sub worker I ever saw. The submersible is all set, just waiting on you. But like, whenever you're ready, obviously. So, we're robbing a priceless car from a submarine. We're breaking into a submarine to steal a totally unique car. Hey, where did you steal that incredible car? Thank you for asking. From a submarine. Yeah, there's just no way to say this that doesn't sound insane. Okay, so you know what the billionaire's ego never recovers from? Having his prize car with its totally unique history stolen from his heavily guarded submarine at the bottom of the ocean. That's what. Let's go! That sub's souped up to jam any radars, but luckily, we picked up that sonar. As soon as you activate it, you should be able to find the sub pretty much anywhere. Then, all you gotta do is get through the moon pool. Tony Security won't even question that outfit. If you have to.
Here!
From the sound of those alarms, I'd say they're really freaking out now. It's a straight shot to land, but we still should figure out how to control this shit, right? Head of security should have the control codes we need to know what we're doing. I got the pick of him for you, sending it over now.
You fucking idiot!
What can I help you with? I'll be keeping my eye on you. Goodbye.